Hey, BZB TV fans. My name's Matt Richards with BZB Gear. I think we're supposed to have Joel Cruz and Florante joining us, but I don't see
I'm here.
Joel. I just see a dog.
I'm right here.
There he is.
Oh,
There
sorry.
he is.
Yeah, this guy's
All
taking over my seat over here.
Is that inner dog coming out? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Say what up? Who let the dogs out? Yeah, sorry guys. I have to do the stream today from San Jose, from my home office. But thanks for including us, me and my buddy here, Rebound. I know Florante looks like he's still in the office, so he's repping Sacramento, California today. I'm in San Jose, and Mr. MC, you are in San
Antonio.
What is your real town? You always say San Antonio. You got to rep your real city. What is the real city called again?
It's Seguin, but nobody knows where that is.
Yeah, put that next time on your name.
You got to represent town.
Yeah.
But if I say San Antonio, you at least know where that is. So.
Yeah. No, but
it's not too far.
Just a little side story. I'm a little surprised that not a little surprised, but I was surprised that at the show had some people from Texas, and then like, oh, my colleague just kind of recently moved there, and then you tell them what city, and those guys knew exactly where that was.
Yeah, well, that's because they were in New Braunfels, and New Braunfels is like one town away, so it's right next to me. It's not too far.
Oh, okay. So I mean, they sounded like they were locals anyway. They were from Texas, so I mean, they know all around there. You guys were talking about some hole in the wall places. I forgot what it was, a burger joint or something. I was like, oh, you gotta show us sometime, Matt. Bring us at the next.
I haven't hit up that burger joint yet, but I might have to do that coming up here soon because I might be working with them a little bit more often. So.
Oh, there you go.
But I think we should talk about the topic of the show today, and that's going to be InfoComm. We just went. It is now 2 weeks past, but we decided we'd give you guys just a little bit of a break this last week, just to breathe all of the content that's coming through, and we talk about it this week instead. So we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that happened at InfoComm. We got a couple more awards. I think Flo actually has some of them posted up behind him, and he might also have some of the products with him so we can see them in person. But talk about the awards we won, the booth partners that we talked to, the awesome parties that we were having after 2 p.m. at the showroom floor, thanks to Hetma. Let's see what else. What else is there to talk about?
Well, a lot. Oh wait, sorry to cut you off there, but no. I was just doing some reading also from a lot of the headlines after InfoComm, and from what I've read, that it was a record-breaking attendance. Basically, this year there was over 30,000 attendees, and this is I believe, a new record. Prior to, before COVID, it's been slow as far as getting attendance up, and so this is a record-breaking year. Past COVID, so it's there's a lot of people out there, and there's also, just from what I saw from the attendance and the guests, a lot of diverse. It wasn't just pro AV, running into people in the broadcast sector, engineers, manufacturers, of course, swinging by our booths, a lot of end users. I think it was a very successful show in my eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can tell you one thing: the people that are going there, they're certainly not going there for the food that's at the showroom. It could be a lot better, but they're definitely there because they want to they want to see the product. They want to get their hands on it and just be able to see what's going on. The products
were so good, people skipped out on lunch, and they just walked the entire time. Like, there's no time to eat. Let's just go and look at these awesome units and products that we've got out here.
Hey, you guys are too harsh. The food wasn't too bad, especially if you don't eat for a long time. Like anything will be good, right? I think it was just the price. The price that was.
I guess it depends. If your name is Vlad and you happen to work at BZB Gear, I think you might really enjoy hot dogs. And if you enjoy hot dogs, it's a perfect place for you.
Nathan's hot dogs. I think,
Yeah, they had like
I think he did enjoy that a lot. There was many variations of the hot dogs, so maybe he tried all those different flavors and variations. Who knows?
No, earlier
Yeah, quite
you were
possibly.
talking about the attendance, and yeah, I was doing like a PR, a post, InfoComm PR, and I did read about that. They're saying that's like a post-COVID records, like you said, a little over 30K attendees. I think they said the other record was the international attendance. It was close to 25%. It was like 23% that were international. So yeah, like a good amount of people came from outside the North America, overseas. So I mean, it was yeah, it's just good to see people like embracing these shows and coming out again, to enjoy and see what's new at these and network at these type of events.
Definitely. Well, I think we should go ahead and hop right into it. Joe, where do you want to start? Do you want to start at the very beginning before we started the show? You want to start with some of the things that we won? Maybe talk about our partners. Where do you want to go with this?
I guess we go in chronological order. We could start with like just the show, first coming there, pre-show before day one, and then go from there. We'll eventually get to the awards, and then our partners share some fun interviews that we had, and some fun things that our partners had going on at their booth. Even our neighbor booths. Yeah, I mean, just to start off, so we our team got there almost a week prior to the show. Some of our team to help get the exhibit up and going, So and the rest of the team, like me and a few like my colleagues here on the live stream, we got there the day before just to kind of help and clean and get everything situated, cross all the T's, dot the I's.
Yeah.
But
finish
yeah,
up the setup.
Yeah, but prior, look at, I mean, everything they did a tremendous job. Right now it's just kind of a blank canvas, empty space, all our crates there. And yeah, I mean, luckily our booth, our space wasn't too big. Like you'll see like HD Base T next to us, Sennheiser, they had huge booths. I mean, most likely you're going to have to, hire a team to help construct and build that. But in ours, it's like a small, modest area. And so we're able to do it, ourselves. It's still a lot of work though. So I commend, Vlad and the team that actually went early to work on all of that.
Oh yeah, lots of work, because it went from that, what you're seeing there on the screen, to this.
There you go, boom.
Quite a bit of work was done.
Yeah.
Vlad and Gennady did a really great job, as well as Ilbron, setting all that up before we got there.
That'd be a fun,
big
fun time lapse to watch, actually.
Oh man, yeah, that would, huh?
I know it gets a little too busy on the show floor, but that would be a cool little time lapse watching our team.
Well, maybe they just need to. Maybe they just need to borrow Yev's
GoPro.
Yev's GoPro, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to do that next time. I think it'll be cool.
Just set it up on the tripod and then just film away while you guys, while we do our thing, and eventually just edit it later. Wow, that would be something, huh? But yeah, I mean, that's our booth. They all the electrical stuff. Like, man, I have no idea how to hook up and network and all of that stuff. So good thing that we got smart guys, that knowledgeable guys. That
you just got to match the ports. That's all. You don't. I'm just like, hey, hold on, this looks like this right here. Just plug it in and see what happens.
I mean, I could do that, and everything will blow up within but no, I mean, yeah, we had so a lot of the same. This was pretty much the same booth that we had that we debuted at our last show, which was NAB. So it has from a dark blue, we have a lot of lights, light gray, whitish tone now. We got rid of the walls. We had a wall that ran across the back end of our booth. Now it's kind of a more open area. We liked it because it's more inviting. you know, people could come in from any sides, any corner of our booth. There you see the front. That's the front with our main logo, and then on the right of that we have our Nutrix, showcasing our medical grade PTZ camera. Right behind that we have our gaming station to show off all our 8K. So, and then on the other side we have we had a lot of stations to kind of showcase our broadcasting equipment. This one was our integration, like our AV testers. So we really had a booth to kind of showcase our complete our new end-to-end line of 8K and 4K Pro AV and broadcasting. So yeah, I mean, like people, it was good to see people that that kind of, you know, just knew about us, wanted to see what's new, but then also, you know, new faces, and people were kind of, you know, impressed that, you know, hey, oh, you guys do, why do you guys have cameras here? You know, we got that question a lot, and, you know, we said we have a full line of Pro AV and broadcasting. So whatever your needs are for a live stream setup, video conferencing, you know, video wall for sports bars, really any kind of application, we can tackle that. And so I'm really proud of our booth, how it kind of showcases perfectly, you know, like our whole complete line of Pro AV and broadcasting. And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think we had honestly, and I'm not just saying this because, you know, it's a springboard to get into one of the topics, but we kind of showed it a little bit earlier, so I'll grab it here really fast. Our troubleshooting corner. This was a very, very popular corner. It seemed like a lot of people were coming by, very interested in our testing units. And you know, like I said, it is kind of a springboard because we did end up winning an award for one of those units there, but it was definitely one of the larger attractions. I felt like a lot of people came by and they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw you guys have integrator tools. Really interested in seeing those. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?" So got a lot of time in that corner.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, everyone was pretty. That corner was busy. You know, we had our 4K, 8K, our 12G SDI testers, all types of flavors. So I mean, everybody was kind of playing around. They did have some questions that, like, they had a lot more knowledge than I do on some of these units, like in the field and stuff. So. They were getting kind of technical, and I'd have to, you know, I'd have to call over somebody. But yeah, a lot of people had many types of questions and a lot of interest in our testers. And yeah, like you said, SCN Systems Contractor News, thank them and their readers actually for this one. When we get later to the commercial integrator, those were voted by a panel of judges and integrators of commercial integrator, but this series of awards, the CSN Installation Product Awards, they were totally voted on by the readers. So thank you SCN readers for recognizing our product. It is the BG AVTPG Mini G2. This is our portable 8K HDMI 2.1 test pattern generator. And it won for the category for best AV installation accessory. So yeah, really proud to be. Oh, there you go, live and in his hand, first hand in his hand experience with the there it is, the tester. So very small and portable. We have the more robust, fuller version of that. It's has a bit more features, but then I mean, this one is a portable, has a portable battery. And everything. So yeah, so this one actually it did get awarded at a previous show as well. So this is, I believe
this is a multi-award winning product, Joe. And I know you know SCN, which is what we got at InfoComm. We also got an award from
there you go,
Sound and Contractor. There it is, from NAB, as well as Raid Pubs recognize this unit. So this guy's popular.
Yeah. Small things come
You
in
know,
big.
if we're not careful, this thing might it might rival the Adamo on awards if we're not careful.
Yeah,
The
it's
most awarded camera in the market today. Is that what you mean?
the most awarded test pattern. Pass all your tests. Okay, 8K support, 4K. Like you mentioned, 3-hour battery life, very mobile. I got it in my hand here. It's very robust. I feel like you could even use this as a hockey puck and I'll still probably survive.
Very
I wouldn't
really-
recommend testing that out.
Yeah, we wouldn't do that.
You know.
Of course we wouldn't, but I bet it'll survive. It'd be something to watch, right?
Maybe we can convince somebody to allow us to do something reckless with it to test out the durability.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have those drop tests, iPhone drop tests with the cases. They go, in the New York Times Square or something, and we should
toss it off a building.
There you go. We should do.
Hey, you know what? We got to think outside the box, as they say.
Or maybe skydiving, and then you have it because it has portable battery. He can test out a signal while he's in the air, going hundreds of miles an hour, and
with a TV, right? With like a video wall TV, testing each monitor while they're skydiving. And they got to do it in less than 30 seconds. Otherwise, there's
or else the parachute doesn't open.
Yeah, let's make it happen, guys. Come on.
These sound like fantastic ideas. Absolutely great ideas.
There you go.
The more reckless, the more fantastic.
All right. Well, so since we're talking about some award winners, maybe that's a good time to move on to the next one, perhaps.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. We can go to. So if you look on Florante's other side of his head, we have the commercial integrator. Actually, no,
that's actually the sound and video contract. So
so
that's actually an award from NAB.
Yep. For the Mini G2. But for our other two award winners from InfoComm 2024, this one was presented by Commercial Integrator. It is the best awards of 2024 of InfoComm. They had an award ceremony held at the HD Base T booth, which fortunately was right across from us. So just a few steps over, our neighbors were having their ceremony. And yes, we are very proud that they recognized us for two different units. So I mean, the images that you're seeing here, they kind of look the same, but like the same award, but it's actually two different awards. So you have that one. Oh, there it is. So that it might look like the same award, just two different angles, but no, folks. Your eyes
two separate ones.
Yes, two different ones.
Two separate ones, same venue, same host.
There you go. So the first award that we got from them was for best fiber optic transport. It is for our BGEXH 8KF, and that is our 8K HDMI 2.1 fiber extender. And our second award that we got from them was for best matrix switcher. And this is for our brand new BG 4K VP 1616 Pro. This is our 4K 16x16 all-in-one matrix switcher that also supports video wall processing, multi-viewing, as well as HDMI signal extension. So the 9x9, we have a 9x9 Pro version that got awarded recently. So this is our latest and greatest, very more robust model. This is the 16x16. But yeah, so this
all of the inputs and outputs.
Look at that, man. Yep. And then you get the 16 receivers to go with that. So you probably wouldn't want this like if you have just one gaming system in your living room, but it might be a little overkill. I mean, it would work, but if you are a large sports bar or campus or whatnot, and you need 16 different sources to 16 out, displays. This is your guy right here, this award winner.
Yeah, just to add on that too, a lot of people that I spoke to at InfoComm were asking, like, who are you guys? What are you guys known for? And a lot of people know us for the Adamo PTZ camera, but but many people that are still learning about us, they're figuring out, like, wait, hold on. So you guys do cameras, but wait, you guys also have Pro AV products. And that's actually our main backbone when it comes to the products that we sell. Yes, we've got some recognition from our broadcasting equipment, our Adamo, our video switchers, and other broadcast items. But we have, before BZBGEAR, just going back a little bit, before BZBGEAR, we were actually a distributor for a lot of Pro AV companies. And of course, everyone that were buying different Pro AV equipment from different manufacturers would call us like, oh, how do you do this? And how do you do that? And that's actually one of the main stories of how BZBGEAR came to be, is that, okay, we're taking all these calls, technical calls about this product and another manufacturer's product. And so we decided to, as Joel has mentioned, to be a one-stop shop, one-stop source of Pro AV as well as broadcast equipment. We have dealt with many of the different matrix switchers and signal extenders. And as far as our team taking on many questions and phone calls, we are positioning ourselves to be your one-stop source. So yeah, we've got a ton of, we didn't bring all our products to the show. However, yeah, we carry these awesome products. The VP series is very popular. Again, multi-viewer, video wall, and a matrix switcher. And so we actually have, we're improving this product by also adding more control options. And so pretty soon, I believe we're working on the software basically. So you can not just control this with the web GUI that we have already, which is, we're actually going to put out a video on the web GUI for an updated web GUI for the VP series. That way you can set up your video walls and matrixing and set up presets, very user-friendly. But I believe there's going to be a software also for your iPad or mobile devices for better control. And yeah, that's coming up. We're still putting things all together, but once it's done, we're very excited about our VP series and all our other matrix switch products, just to be able to control them with a software that's very intuitive, user-friendly, and just simple to use. So, like, yeah, for those people that maybe know us from the broadcast end, we do work with a lot of Pro AV, and that's actually our bread and butter. For most people that don't know that, that's a lot of the products that we are very proficient with and a lot of experience with. And so, yeah, we've got these amazing products, and they're garnering awards. So we're very proud of our team and what we're doing at these shows.
Yeah, and I think it also has a little bit to be said that I think we have a pretty good working relationship with our partners. A lot of our partners have told us how they enjoy using our products, and I think that might be a good for us to talk about meeting some of our partners at the show. Joel, we did go around and do some interviews, some pretty fun interviews. So I've got some pictures here that I'll go ahead and bring up. But while I'm doing that, Joel, why don't you talk a little bit?
Yeah, so just shout out to partners who able to give us some time. Stay tuned to BZB TV here in the coming days and weeks. We are putting out more content from the show. Eventually, we will have content from our partners.
Who's
watch
that?
out there so you can see all the latest.
Look like Zorro over there.
The latest. So I mean, shout out shout out. Here you go, Audinate. So Audinate, Frank and Catherine. That's the real Frank this time, guys. We had an ongoing running joke where we had not Frank in one of our videos. So here is the actual Frank. with Catherine. Awesome, always giving their time for these interviews. So, and at their booth, it was so cool. They had this shout out to their marketing team that that thought of this. They had like this giant box where it was kind of like an action figure. You could go in, put in different costumes, and then get in there and take a photo. So yeah, I think on what was it called? The top of the thing, Dante become a Dante. Oh, Dante.
The AV universe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it was cool. Like even the back, if you look at the back, it looked like a action figure box too, with pictures and instructions. So man, it was they went all out.
Looks like an outfit you can wear out to Las Vegas. You should have borrowed that. I wonder how much.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Well, they had the capes, man. Remember Hetma? So we had our neighbors next door, and they were wearing capes. They looked like superheroes the whole show. And but no, yeah. So shout out to Audinate.
I'll throw up a picture of Hetma really quick.
Oh, there you go.
They had their little capes on.
Some guy with a little cape. So, oh yeah, there's Joe. There's our boy Joe. Shout out Joe. So they were throwing a pretty great happy hour. So happy hour. So it was so cool. Every day from 2 to 4, from every day of the show. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All 3 days. Man, it was cracking. It was like a lot of traffic. The music, they had a DJ, a live DJ that played not just during the happy hour, but throughout the entire show every day. And it was actually a team member. I was asking, how much did he cost? We want to try to get a DJ sometime. But they said he is a team member. He works there. So he just brought his DJ stuff and, was DJing as part of the show, part of their exhibit. So, and then music's always a big help. I think music, they've done studies, in shopping. That's why they play music when you shop, when you're at the grocery store, when you're at a regular, retail store. Music is there. It's there because it keeps people engaged and kind of in there longer. So music. I thought it was they were just playing music from their phone and a speaker too, but no, you actually go there. You see the dude on his turntables. He got the whole set, and it was just really cool. And from Joe,
it was great because it also brought traffic right next to us because Hetma was directly behind us, so
exactly
everybody that was hanging out at Hetma, they'd eventually come to our booth and get to talk to them, maybe show them some new products that they weren't aware of. So shout out to Hetma for the traffic.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah. And then Joe, it stuck with me what Joe said. When I took that photo, that was on day 3, and then he was just hey, like, and then whoever says day 3 of a trade show is always dead. We just proved them wrong, something like that. So, I like that because it was every day, even day 3, right? Even day 3, it was still bustling. So, their booth and then the show floor around the area too. So, like InfoComm, I think InfoComm was a great show.
Yeah. I just remembered we also need to show this off, but we were able to stop by the Audio Technica booth, and it was pretty cool because we actually got to see our Adamo on their setup there. So they were running the Adamo in order to show off some of their stuff. And as far as I'm aware, from what I was told, they have a little speaker unit at the top there to handle their conferencing, but you can actually sync that up with the Adamo, and it'll basically auto track to whoever's talking with their unit. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
like you just exactly. I want to give a shout out to our partners who kind of showcased our products at their exhibits, at their booths. So Audio Technica being one, NDI, Audinate, they're always showcasing our products. Shout out BZBGEAR. They have every year they have a power wall, gathering partners who have BZBGEAR technology into their equipment. and then allowing us to kind of showcase it on their Powerwall. So shout out to them. We had a few of our HD-based units there as well. Some of our new, I believe our USB 3.0 extender was there. So that was cool. Elgato.
Can't forget Elgato / Steam Deck or Stream Deck, excuse me.
Yeah, Stream Deck. So they had our Damo hooked up with their Stream Deck, operating and controlling it, via the Stream Deck. So that was really cool. Watch out. We'll have content from them as well from the show. So a lot more. I know InfoComm is.
And of course, we can't forget to big shout out to John Henkel and Gus from Netgear. We can't forget them at all.
Yes, for sure. Always fun time interviewing, stopping by their booths. So man, who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing someone.
I'll send a shout out too. You guys getting your shout outs. You guys know this guy. Can you see that? My little souvenir?
Justin Dawson.
Yeah. That's from Justin Dawson.
It was good seeing him.
He was partying with the
Hetma. Yep. And I think
that was a lot of work, a lot of podcasts, a lot of drinking.
I think that was his first time his first time in Vegas.
Oh, really?
And then he went. He drove by the Grand Canyon. That was cool to see. I asked him if he ate at In-N-Out. He said he was able to get a taste of the West Coast burgers. So yeah, shout out Justin, and it was good to see him. He's back in Ireland right now. Hopefully watching, or I don't know what time it is over there. Maybe really late. Hopefully going to bed soon. He had some cool swag he was given. He gave those chips. It's only fitting that because we were in Las Vegas. He had some tea. Like he was also giving some tea. So it was pretty cool because he had his podcast going on there too. So check out Justin Dawson's podcast, All Things Techie, I believe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So watch out. He's been doing a lot of content throughout the show as well and post InfoComm stuff. So check out his content.
Well, Joel, am I missing anything else? Is there anything else that we want to cover about InfoComm specifically?
Let's see. So we went, our booth, the pre and afterwards, the Hetma. Did you share? I guess there's some photos in there. So show some of our silly photos. Yeah, because it's all work and no play make people a dull person. So I heard in a movie.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah. So we don't want to be Jack. We want to be.
What movie is that from, though?
It's from The Shining. The Shining. The Shining. But
all right.
Let's see. We had some. Yeah, there's some team photo right there. I believe that was on the last day, right before we started packing everything up. So we got the whole team together. Some fun.
Speaking of fun, it looks like you had a little bit of fun after the show was over.
So. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the team, the show was from Wednesday to Friday. So I figured, let me stay over the weekend. Use some of my vacation time. I stayed till Monday, so took time off there. So I went to a magic show. So I always like going to magic shows. I seen Penn and Teller in Vegas. This time I was debating. I've always wanted to see David Copperfield, the OG. But then I ended up going with the younger buck. There was a younger guy named Matt Franco. So I never really heard of him, but he has a new residency there at the Link. He actually won. He was the winner of America's Got Talent, the show. So so now he performs here, and I heard a lot of good reviews. So I got pretty good seats. I paid for pretty good seats, and this was the most awesome show that I would say I saw. If you're in Vegas and he infuses magic and comedy so well, and he incorporates the audience. So I'm not saying this just because of the story that I'm about to tell you, but I think it's just a great show overall. But what made it like the most fantastic show for me in my life, I guess, was that I always wanted to be pulled on stage during one of these comedy or magic shows, whatever. And so I was raising my hand. He came around. It was a group of 4. So sometimes he invited people just solo by themselves, sometimes in a group. So this one, he had a group of 4, and I was the last one he picked. So, oh man, it was so freaking awesome. Like going up, basically he put a blackjack table up there, and he did it different ways all 4 times, but it was basically shuffle, think of a card, tell him the card, and then he'll magically have it appear. And you know, I gotta say, like, we were all sitting right up close to him, so close, and I was watching his hands. I was seeing what he was doing the whole time. I wanted to break the find the secrets of magic and unlock it and expose the magic. You know, in maybe in perhaps this video I could have exposed everything, but man, I was like eagle eye on his hands, everything. Dude, like these magicians, they're so fast. Sleight of hand is out of this world, and I could not, for the life of me, I couldn't see how he did it. But yeah, so he guessed all of our cards. Man, it was. I wanted to get video or some. I was gonna ask the guy next to me to take a photo at least, but right before you get in, there's big signs that say it's a big no video, no photos. No cameras could be out during the show. So before and after, like you see here, like they have no issue you coming out with a phone taking videos. But during the show, so man, I wanted to have some type of proof or memorabilia, you know. But no, but yeah, that was the highlight. I mean, there was other stuff that happened.
Maybe this is giving me an idea, Joel. We need you to learn magic. Okay. And we need you to start doing comedy. And then that way, the next trade show that we go to, we can have you doing magic and comedy at the
booth.
You know, yeah.
There you go.
Maybe just maybe you might pull a little Houdini, and somebody might walk away with a new BZBGEAR product.
There you go. Actually, you know, you're just mentioning this right now. I'm propping my camera, my laptop up, so it's you know, kind of eye level with me. One of the boxes that I have right now, I'm looking at it, is called Phantasma Magic Beyond Belief Set. So this is like
it's a perfect reasoning for you to do it now.
There you go. I can learn this. Yeah, because somebody gave this to my son for Christmas. I thought he was going to be totally into it, and he was going to show us some magic tricks, you know, after he learned some. But a few days after, he opened the box, and like he hasn't used it since. Like I guess it doesn't I guess Fortnite entertains him more or something. Electronics, but yeah, hey, I can put this to use. Maybe I can learn some tricks, and then we can start. That's a good idea. Maybe at the next trade show.
Hey, don't make any promises you can't keep.
Oh, but here's can you see? Oh, so Mr. Matt Franco, I bought some merch. They had some merch afterwards. I was gonna get they had sweaters, stuff like that, but I saw a playing deck. I said I could probably use this more often with the kids, or when we go out camping or whatever. So Matt Franco, Magic Reinvented Nightly is called. What it's called. He will be with me forever now, I guess.
Wow. He'll be with you forever and ever. Shout out to Matt Franco.
Matt Franco.
Matt Franco, if you're watching, slide on the DM, and Joel's waiting.
Hey, invite me to free tickets to your next show. It was awesome, man. Hey, I want him to get him to sign these. I'll bring it next time, so maybe he can sign all 52 cards, right? Is it 52?
All 52?
53 cards? Or
they're all jokers.
I'm the wrong person to ask for that.
But yeah, man, it was quite an experience, man. So I had fun after the show. So yeah, Vegas, man, this year was it was pretty cool. To the show, the posts, stuff that went on, and I mean, obviously there's stuff that probably I can't share here with the post Vegas trip. But,
why not?
Because what happens in Vegas Actually,
that's not their motto anymore.
Yeah, it's not. So it used to be what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Only happens here. Or something
Only.
Yeah, exactly. So that's their no. I guess they're trying to be a little more positive or whatever. So they're changing it to what happens in Vegas only happens in Vegas, or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not a big enough of a fan of Vegas to know off the top of my head what it is.
Clueless over here. I don't know.
All right. Well, I believe that just about does it for everything InfoComm. I don't want to keep going way too off topic here, but do you guys have anything else to add for InfoComm?
No, not really. It was a good show. We visited Vegas twice this year, NAB and InfoComm. That's a whole lot for me.
A lot
for me. I have a difficult time staying there more than 3 days, although the show this year was only 3 days, so I was happy for that.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
It was a good length.
Yeah, like I think this is the perfect length. Like InfoComm, like trade shows 3 days, because most all other major trade shows they're 4 days, right? And after you get past that second day, it's kind of like, man, it's so I mean it's a bit much. So I mean 3 days is I think it's really perfect for not just exhibitors and attendees. Shout out to the organizers. 3 days trade show.
Shout out to Avixa. 3 days is good.
Yeah.
Especially in Vegas. Averaging 107 degrees.
Wow, I know, right? When we got there, the heat wave, there was a heat wave, heat advisory warning, and it started the day we got there, which was the day before the show, on that Tuesday, and then it pretty much lasted the whole week till Thursday. So I think the last day we got a little break, but man, that it was like perfect timing or imperfect timing.
At least we got to be indoors most of the time.
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah,
we did have some AC, so it wasn't all bad. But I think we will go ahead and cut it there then, if we don't have anything else for InfoComm. But before we go, again, thank you guys for tuning in, and again, thank you guys for voting for some of these awards, because without you guys voting, we wouldn't have gotten some of them. So definitely really, really pleased that we were able to add 3 more to the roster. We are slowly building those award-winning products up more and more, and we're not going to stop there. We have more things on the horizon. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. And before we go, definitely want to say that if you guys are here in the States, enjoy yourself a fantastic weekend, not only this weekend, but also a good holiday weekend next week with the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day, everybody.
Good. Yeah, good shout out right there. So I forgot. We just had June 13th, or Juneteenth. Yeah, we had that, and then right before that we had Memorial, was it? And then back to back 4th of July, the main one, right? All right. So good. Oh, I just want to give one more shout out to that. Just about just anyone who's interested, that we do have a 60-day demo program going. So we sent our post InfoComm email out. We're having a series of email campaigns that are going out to our leads. So I mean, to those leads, those people that got those emails. Make sure you take advantage of the 60-day demo, but also the special offer for the attendees that visited our booth. So they will get a special offer. If you guys got that email, check it out. It's only valid till the end of July. So make sure you take advantage of our special offer. But everyone can take advantage of our demo program. So that's one of the neat things, where if you saw something you like from the show, or you just anything from our catalog, really our Pro AV and broadcasting catalog, hit us up. You are entitled to a free, basically 60-day demo. There's a little more stuff that goes on that we have to get your information and things like that you can work with our team on that. But basically it's a 60-day, hassle-free demo program where you can test drive. If you like it, you keep it. If not, you just send it right on back to us. So no strings attached. So so go ahead and take care. Contact us, call, chat, or email our team, sales team. Leave a comment here below on the live stream. Say that you're interested in the 60-day demo, and then we could get you guys, hooked up on that.
Nice. So if anyone wants to take this for a test drive,
yep, there you go.
Just bought a new 8K TV. Crazy. Hey, hit us up.
Or if you may be running signal that's higher than 60 hertz on 4K, that would be another reasoning for it besides just 8K TVs.
True.
4K.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you guys for joining me on the stream today, gentlemen. And for all of you guys at home watching or in the office watching, have a great rest of your Thursday. Enjoy tomorrow and your weekend and the holiday coming up. So see you guys later.